welcome back to another Fall Cove Family Vlogs. We just got back in from our morning walk and I'm trying to get my plans all together. So I was supposed to be finishing up a couple of activities for our giving tree, which I'll probably have to finish up a little later in the day because I wanted to have some like hot cocoa and all that stuff, and I don't have everything I need right at this moment, so I'm gonna have to switch up the plan a little bit. Today we're gonna be decorating our playroom. So far I am right on task. I do my little circle around the living room. What? Trying to make sure that I have my priorities straight and that I'm doing the right things. Kendall, did you say what?
Well, she said please.
So another thing I need to do today is we made holiday bucket list. So we have a little bucket list for our fall fun activities and then a bucket list for our winter fun activities. So we're going to be finishing up the fall bucket list, but I want to go ahead and put it on this chalkboard over here, and then I have another really cute one for the winter bucket list that's over by our coffee, what is it called?
Coffee station.
Oh yeah. Right now what I need to do, don't laugh at me, are you laughing at me? What? Are you laughing at me? Right now what I'm going to do is get started with them for school, and it's going to be a little bit different than our normal like schedule. So I like to share these types of things with my patron fam on our little private Instagram story situation. But I'm trying to get better at that. It's always really difficult trying to figure out what to share, when, and how without it being too distracting, if that makes any sense. But I figure if I just incorporate them all, you okay, bud? Mm-hmm. I figure if I just incorporate them all somehow, that it would make it a little bit easier. This is like a little homeschool tip or moment or whatever. One of the things that I would get really stuck on a lot of times is there's a bunch of random tasks you just have to do because you are at home a lot more. So like I didn't finish Savannah's hair this morning, so I need to do that now, and they can get really thrown off kind of waiting for me to get my life together. So what I found is that having books in those cases are really helpful. So I had a poem book and I just kind of handed off to Kendall so he can read a couple of poems while I finish up Savannah's hair, and that's just really helpful. So if you just kind of have a stack of books that you can pull from, that would make it really easy for somebody to read a passage. That's really helpful. Wait, do it again.
The flots. I am the flock, I gobble dots, indeed I gobble lots and lots. Every dot I ever see is bound to be a fight for me.
We're back inside now, and so the kids and I want to read. I want you to do poetry time with us. I normally reserve this side of me just for them, but they said we should do it too. Don't judge me, okay? So we're reading a poem by Jack Perlutsky. I tend to always use a somewhat of a British accent whenever I really get into things. So again, there's a dragon blowing smoke rings. I am positively bored. So I had to switch over to my big camera because this camera lately it's been giving me so much trouble. First my battery died twice, then the memory card is super full and I just don't have the time to go ahead and empty it so that I can use it again. So anyway, I'm switching over to my big camera, which is why there's a huge difference in quality. So I got like part way through my school day and I'm struggling, y'all. It's trying to get me, and I thought I was doing well. I felt so much better last night and this morning actually. So I have some Theraflu. The kids are eating lunch and then we're gonna head right back over there so that we can work a little bit on these kits that my dad got them. I'll show you. And I have my robe on, y'all, because I'm trying, but your friend just doesn't feel great today. Anyway, so he got this one. This is electromagnetism. It is a lab kit. This one is for Kendall. I actually didn't let them open them up and use them just yet because I didn't want them to lose any of the pieces or anything. So the next morning, Kendall comes out of his room and he says, I read the instruction manual last night. So, but that one looks pretty cool. And then Cameron got this one, the Discovery Solar Robot Creation Kit. Yeah, so it has all these pieces and such. So I'm sure he's going to be super excited to start working on that. I currently have tons of books stacked up because I need to finish up my planning. I am trying to get a video posted for my patron fam this Friday, and then Saturday we can have a live planning date. We have these live coffee planning dates that I love, but I haven't done one in a little bit, so I'm excited to jump on with them. So I want to try and finish up and be prepared for that. And then this one is Savannah's. It is an electronic smart house kit. It's got all these really cool pieces. So she's really excited about that. She's also thinking that she's going to be able to repurpose or reuse some of these pieces in order to make a radio. She's been really into trying to make a radio. So as soon as they finish with their lunch, I'm going to let them get into those kits.